on, ladies? Welcome back to Crazy Sexy Beautiful, and this is not a tutorial. But anyways, I'm Taylor as always, and this video is kind of just going to be a fun video because my birthday's coming up, and I just really wanted to try something different, and I figured, it's a celebration, so why not? If you guys like this, please let me know in the down bar below, and comment and like it and subscribe. Sorry, the lighting just changed. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to try it out, so here we go. Okay, this video is going to be pretty much things that annoy me and just really irritate me. They're just little things that I see and just bug the hell out of me, and I just can't stand it. Like, it bothers me in like my soul, okay? When people walk into my room and, say, for instance, they ask me a question, and then when I walk out of the room, they don't close the door. I can't. Like, what are you, a freaking, like, an animal? Like, I don't walk into your room and then leave your door open. It was closed for a reason. Like, hello. Like, seriously, if you know me and you know I'm in a room, please do not do that. Please do not walk into my room and open the door, ask me a question, and walk out like everything's kosher dilly without closing the fucking door. No. Okay, I don't know who else is with me on this one, but I cannot stand people who whine about their life on Facebook. Don't go on there and bitch about Johnny and Sally who slept together and one's your best friend and you have a crush on him and this and that. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, if you're my friend and you're like, oh, I had a bad day, then I'll message you and say, why did you have a bad day? But if not, don't go ranting about how depressing your life is. Like, clearly, if you have internet and a Facebook and cable and bitches to whine about and friends, you have no problems. I'm sorry, there are people that are just way worse off than you. And you're gonna worry about having a fucking hangnail? I don't think so. And then you have the girls that go on there and this bitch that and that bitch that and who is she talking to my man and this and that. Like, I don't care. Oh, why do I care? I don't. Okay? Your personal drama is your personal drama, and that's just how I feel about it. Like, I don't go on there and like rant about my life. Like, I don't. Facebook is not to be plastered, oh, so-and-so is having a shitty day and they feel like they're gonna die and they're depressed. Like, okay, I'm sorry that you feel bad, but I don't need to know about it. Unless you're my friend and you want to tell me about it. I don't care. I don't. Okay? Save it. Thanks. Okay, this next one is kind of like a two-part thing. Like, if somebody holds the door for you and you walk through and say thank you, and they just are like, yep, oh god, I have the hair. Anyway, and they're just like, yep, like, that's annoying. Like, I'm sorry, who are you to not be able to have, an extra couple syllables in there to say you're fucking welcome? Like, I'm being nice, saying thank you. I appreciated the action that you did for me. Like, I appreciated the fact that you're nice enough, you don't even know me, you don't know me through a hole in the wall, and you don't know who I am or what I'm about, but you held the door for me, and that's nice, and I thanked you for it. Don't sit there and be like, yep, like, excuse me. Okay, like I said about, the two-part thing, this goes the same for when you hold the door for somebody and they don't say thank you. Like, excuse me, hold up, somebody call the manor police because you clearly did not say thank you and I did something really nice for you. I didn't have to hold the door for you. I could have just slammed it right back in your face. You know that? Could have damaged all that up. I could have got in your grill and fucked up your face, okay? But I didn't. I was nice and I held the door for you. So please appreciate it and say thank you. Manners. Hello. Oh, this next one gets on my nerves like nobody's business. Like, this goes to all the waiters, waitresses, fast food restaurant workers, mostly fast food restaurant workers, that are just totally arrogant and assholes and have just a bad attitude in general. Like, I go there and I mean, I don't know about you when you order, but when I order, I say please and thank you and this and that, just because I'm a nice person. I don't know you, you don't know me. There's no reason for there to be any negativity or any rudeness or any, you know, lack of manners or, you know, lack of respect. You know, you have your job, you're there to do what you do, but don't give me an attitude because I asked you for a fucking small fry, alright? Or a large because I'm a fat ass. No big deal. Don't be like, yeah, whatever, like, okay, I guess, you know, if you're a fast food worker, you don't exactly like your job. Okay, I understand that, but it's not my fault. There are nice people that say please and thank you and stuff, and I expect the same back. I'm sorry, like, that's just who I am. Don't just hand me my iced coffee at Dunkin' Donuts and be like, okay, yeah, whatever, and just be mad, like, because that is going to affect your tip. That's your job. Your job is to be nice to people and serve them. It's really not that hard. Okay, this one's such a pet peeve of mine. Like, when somebody bumps into you and they turn around and they look at you and they don't say anything, like, not excuse me, oh sorry, my bad, are you okay? Nothing. I can't tell you enough how bad that irritates me. Like, who do you think you are that you're just gonna bump into any random whoever and not turn around and not give a shit whether you say sorry or not? Seriously? Who are you? Who do you think you are? You're just gonna bump into me and not say I'm sorry? Like, what is that? Are you an animal? Like, if I bump into somebody, I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry, and if they look like they're probably a delicate, you know, in a delicate position, like whether they're really old or they're pregnant or they just look very malnourished to me or not healthy at all, I'll turn around and I'll say, I'm sorry, are you okay? This is just rules of being a human being for me. Like, oh, I can't even. Your mama obviously didn't raise you right if you're just gonna go walking into people and just think it's okay just to go about your day like nothing happened. Like, I'm a person too. I deserve a sorry or an excuse me or a my bad, are you okay? Like, that's stupid. Are you stupid? No. Okay. This one, I'm sure, ladies, if you are watching this right now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've ever tried makeup or particularly mascara. I've been putting mascara on my eyelashes for so long, but even sometimes you'll be just like sitting there, like, yeah, oh cool, I'm doing my lashes, and then, oh my god, instant pain. You stab yourself in the eye with the freaking wand, and the bristles are just so sharp, it's like knives in your eye, and I hate that. I hate when I do that, especially because you got this going on and then you get the, you know, and then you get it smudged all on your eye and it ruins your makeup, and then you have to get a Q-tip and try and blend over it and fix everything, and then, but it still never looks right because it's not the original work done. You just had to fix that up because you fucked up. It's not cute. But get your shit together. That's what I say. Thank God it hasn't happened to me for a while, so knock on wood, seriously, because, oh, I can't. Like, I can't. I hate it. I'm always, like, super petrified, especially when I'm making the videos. Like, I don't want to be, like, and stab myself in the eye. Like, no. This one, I don't know how many people actually feel this way. I know a good majority of people feel this way, but when somebody just invites themselves to your plate of food, I'm eating, and you just decide you're gonna, let me get in some of that. I'm like, no, back up. If I offer you some, you better take it. Don't, oh no, I'm all set, and then 5 minutes later, your hand or your fork or your anything is just sitting in my plate. I'm very serious when it comes to my food. I don't fuck with my food. People get killed for less, okay? Like, don't just invade my plate. I always make sure to ask if I'm eating something like really good and it smells good and stuff, but like, don't just invite yourself and just think it's okay just to take off my plate. Like, if you ask me, oh, can I have a bite of that? Oh, that looks good, can I try it? Sure, take as much as you want, but don't do it without asking me or without being offered, because that's just rude. Especially when it comes to food, like, back the fuck up. Back up. got me going all crazy. Okay, this is second to last one, but this is very, very aggravating to me, is when people take credit for other people's work. Anybody who's ever been in school and worked with a partner, like if you do a majority of the stuff and like 99% of it, or all of it, because I was a big person for that, like I don't care. If shit needs to get done, I'm gonna do shit. Whether you do it or not, even if we're partners, like that's not my ass. I'm not gonna get, you know, bad shit for that. I'm not gonna get bad credit or bad karma or whatever for that. I'm gonna do it. And you sit there and, oh, I did this, and this. Like, excuse me, no, I did that. And it goes for the same, like, if for like YouTube looks. Just because, you know, I'm on YouTube, so this is particular. If you copy somebody's look in real life, and then you're like, oh, look at my fabulous makeup, I did it, woo, you know, look how good it came out. Like, no. If you copy that from somebody else, be like, oh, I did this makeup, look at how great, it was originally so-and-so's idea. Or nails, I know nail artists get this, you know, big time. People copy their ideas and copy their nail art designs and then just go around flaunting them like, yeah, look at this I did, and people think they're so creative and crafty, but they're really not. Like, they're just total posers. You know what I mean? Don't do that to somebody. Somebody actually worked hard and actually took the time to think it out and plan it out and sketch it out and then actually execute it for you. And you're just gonna sit there and claim it like it's your own. Like you just sat there for hours and hours working on it and you came up with it and it came out so good and oh, I can't believe this. No, give the original artist some credit. Say, I love her so much and I watch her all the time. Made You Look by Lex. If you copy one of her videos or whatever, even if she doesn't say in the video, make sure you give me credit. You need to give that person credit. You need to give her credit. Like if I copied one of her looks, especially on my channel, which I probably would never do because that's just total, don't go there, you know. But if you copy her look, be like, oh, this originally was from Made You Look by Lex, and she's amazing, and I redid it, and I totally give her all credit, you know, fine, whatever, that's great. Totally do that. Don't just, oh, look at me, oh, swagging it out, yeah, look at that, what I did. No, didn't do it. You didn't do it. So don't play. Okay, last one. Maybe this is just me, for example, but I find it so annoying when you're like singing in the car and you're rocking it, you're killing your jam. You're just killing it, slaying everywhere. And then all of a sudden it comes to like a really long note, and I mean, I'm not like Mariah Carey, Alicia Keys, Beyonce, you know, Scott Hoying, Mitch Grassi. I'm not any of that, okay? But I can hold a note if I need to. To save my life, I would be able to save my life, okay? We'll just say that. Feel it. I feel it from my heart, man. When I'm listening to music, I'm just jamming out from in here, and I'm just zoned in on every single word. And you can ask anybody, if you're in the car with me, if you don't want to hear me sing, you better put your earplugs in or your headphones in or whatever, because I'm going to put every single song that I hear that I know on blast. But whenever it comes to that really long note or, you know, anything really crafty, you always hit like speed bumps and like little dig outs in the road and like little cracks and bumps, and then it just goes from to like like you totally sound like shit. Like I hate that. It's like totally not your fault, but it makes you sound like you are the worst singer since like ever.